Hey guys, um, I just thought this would be a funny video to put out. Um, can't even believe I'm doing this video. Yeah, guys, thanks for sticking around. A lot of you have been watching my videos that I posted a couple months ago and stuff like that. And for some reason, there's a lot of curiosity concerning my accent, my apparent lack of a Trini accent. And yes, for the record, yes, I was born and raised in Trinidad and Tobago. I spent the better part of 35 years of my life out there. And, it's just very funny to see this conversation where people are trying to figure out how I speak. Now, when I do these videos, I do have a projection voice, which I use so that I could be clearly understood and it projects and these other types of things. I probably don't have everyday conversations in the same way. But even with that said, I don't have a very strong Trinidad accent. It only comes out when I meet other Trinis out here and we get into the colloquial speak. That's when the Trini accent really comes out. So there was a time my girlfriend was present at one of these meetings and she said, she couldn't understand what I was saying because I was talking really fast and, all the slang was coming out and stuff like that. So but yeah, I am originally from Trinidad and Tobago. When I was raised as a kid, I was in the west in the Marval region. Uh, Around the common entrance time, my father lost his job at the time, and we moved out to another location out in the west, in the Bayshore area. And yeah, so I mean I've been born and raised out there, and apart from that, a couple years ago, probably just after the financial crisis, and I was involved in a couple of things that it wasn't a very good time for me. A very good friend came down to Trinidad, and I traveled with him for a long time, doing missionary work. Throughout the Caribbean and North America and other countries and stuff like that. Now I've made no secret that I spent many a time as an itinerant minister, so I used to preach to crowds, speak at conferences and stuff like that. And that's where this speaking voice was developed because when you're speaking to people in Norway or Sweden and or Canada sometimes, they may not necessarily be able to keep up with all of the Trini speaks. So uh, I definitely know that it has affected my accent. And as I say, I lived in the U.S. for quite a while. I'm now over in the UK. I've lived in a couple of places. I've spent some time out in Asia and elsewhere. So yeah, I could see that the accent is not as pure as some people would like it to be. Yeah, I mean, my ministry channel is still up. I'll put a link to it if anybody's interested in that sort of thing. It's not something I'm involved in much anymore. I do occasional videos on that channel. But yeah, you can see it, and if you watch probably some of my earlier videos, like when I was in Puerto Rico and other places, you might probably hear the Trini accent a little stronger because I was just kind of starting out at that time. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun. I just put this out, and because for some reason people are like tripping out over my accent. Um, but yeah, this is my preaching voice. This is the voice that I would do messages with, do teachings with, and yeah, it's got to be kind of generic because I'm trying to reach as many people. I'm not just trying to reach Trinis. That's great that I've got some people from Trinidad that are watching me. But yeah, it's a little broader appeal, and I have to make sure that people could understand me. So if you really want to hear my Trini accent, you got to meet me, right? If you're from trinidad and you want to hear my Trini accent, you got to come out, and we'll go for some drinks, and yeah, you'll hear it come out pretty quick. But yeah, guys, I do appreciate all of you watching. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and anybody who might comment again about why my accent sounds the way it does, just direct them to this video. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Take care.